Alright, good afternoon, guys. Well, I know I had exam yesterday and things, so let's see what happened to this 2022 paper now. Off the bat, it looking like a repeat, but just to make things sure, I will do full solutions for all of the questions, okay? The expression x minus 2 is a factor of, so we just substituting x is equal to 2. So we get 4 into 2 to the power 4 minus 2 into 2 squared minus 56. If we get 0, then brother man, you are a factor. 4 into 2 to the power 4 minus 2 into 2 squared minus 56 equals 0. So the answer for number 1 would have been A. The answer for number 2 looks like another repeat as well. If my guess is correct, the answer will be B. We will do the solution still. 1 over x plus 3 plus 3 over x squared minus 9. Do the cross multiplication, so and so. X squared minus 9 plus 3 into x plus 3 all over x plus 3 into x squared minus 9. X squared minus 9 plus 3x plus 9 over x plus 3 into x squared minus 9. It looking like the same question. X into x plus 3 will cancel with the x plus 3 on the denominator, leaving me with x over x squared minus 9. Which of the following graph represents f of x is equal to 2x into 2 plus x, positive x squared, smiley face, so it could either be u or u, and I'll put x into 2 plus x is equal to 0. One solution is x is 0, next solution is 2 plus x is 0, and x will be minus 2. So minus 2 and 0 are my solutions, so the answer for number 3 is D. The value of k is AH and K. Alright, so we know that how A is equal to A. Good lord. A is equal to A. H is equal to B over 2A. In this case, A is 1. B is minus 6 over 2 into 1, which is minus 3. A is the answer. I don't even have to check what K is. Well, this looking like a repeat question, if I remember correctly. Our next repeat question, differentiate, I'll get 14x minus 42 is equal to 0, and x would have been 3, and then v of 3 will be 7 into 3 squared minus 42 into 3 plus 72. 7 into 3 squared minus 42 into 3 plus 72 is 9. The roots of the equation are, again, you could just punch them into your calculator. 5, 6, and minus 2. Real, and distinct. The values of x for which that is less than or equal to 0 are, draw a line. This will be this graph here. My solutions will be u and u. Less than or equal to 0 will be below, so it will be the middle piece here. And the only one that has a range of solutions that looks like the middle piece there will be part C. Right, pretty easy question. Next one, the range of values of x for which 3, okay, another similar type of question here, but this time we have a negative x squared, so it will be like this, and it's greater than 0 will be above, so it will be here again. Again, it could either be this or this. Now, how are we going to figure out which one is which? I have to figure out what this is, and I have to figure out what this is here. So solve the quadratic. I have 4x minus 3x squared is equal to 0. X into 4 minus 3x is equal to 0. X could be equal to 0, and 4 minus 3x is 0. 3x could be equal to 4, and x is 4 over 3. So 0 and 4 over 3, so the answer will be C. The expression looking like a repeat. But again, we'll do it again. We'll do the solutions again. Root 5 minus 1 divided by 1 plus root 5 store that in A, or we can just write down what the value is. 0.38196611. It's a positive number. 3 minus root 5, this gives me a positive number. These two will give me negative numbers here. B and C will give me negative numbers, so it's either A or D. This is 3 minus root 5 and it's multiplied by 1/3. It can't be A, so it has to be D. This is a repeat, straightforward repeat. The answer is D. Bam bam bam. That is 3 plus 1 plus 3m all over n. Yeah, repeat again. 96 is the answer. Which of the following mathematical statements are true? The first one is not true, the second one is true, and the third one is true. So 2 and 3 only. C is the answer for number 12. Number 13, the sum of the first n terms of a series is given by that. The sum of the first 10 terms is, this is a repeat question. I think the answer for this was negative 115, but we could work it out. The sum of the first n terms of a series is this, right? This will give me the summation. I could figure out what the first term is. When r is equal to 1, I get my first term. So I'll have 5 minus 3 into 1, which is 2. That's my first term. My 10th term will be 5 minus 3 into 10, which is minus 25, minus 2, n over 2 into A plus L, 5 into minus 23, and that's minus 115. Now I'm not reading the question a little bit here, right? And I just want to dissect it a little bit here. They say the sum of the first n terms in a series is given by here, which going to make me wonder, right? It makes me wonder that when r is 1, that will give me the sum of the first term. When r is 2, it gives me the sum of the first 2 terms. When r is 3, it gives me the sum of the first 3 terms. And then when r is 10, it will give me the sum of the first 10 terms, because they did say that this here gives me the sum of the first n terms. But the sum of the first 10 terms is given by when r is equal to 10, which is negative 25, which is not an option in my answers. So I will say, if anybody from CXC watches this, you could probably correct me if I'm wrong, but the wording for this question could be fixed. Instead of saying the sum of the first n terms of a series is given by, you can say that the terms of a series is given by this here. Alright, let's go again. The sum of the first n terms of a geometric series. Now we're talking about S sub n. Whereas before, t sub n will be given as this here. When t is 1, I'll get t1. When t is 2, I get t2, which is different from S sub n. I mean, again, correct me if I'm wrong. That's how I see it. So we did this a question already. S sub n is equal to 4 to the power n minus 1. So this will give me the sum of the first n terms in a series. So S sub 1 is going to give me the sum of the first term in the series, which is 4 to the power 1 minus 1, which is 3, which is coincidentally my first term in the series. Part 2, the first 3 terms are 3, 12, and 48. I'll check the sum of the first 2 terms. It's going to be 4 to the power 2 minus 1, which is 15. So u plus something is going to give me u. So my second term is going to be 12. So t1 is 3, t2 is going to be 12. S3 going to be 4 cubed minus 1, which is equal to 63. So u plus u, which is, u plus something is going to give me 63. So t3 is going to be 63 minus 15, which is 48. So t3 is 48. So far 2 is definitely correct. The common ratio is -1. Common ratio is not -1, so 1 is not the answer. Bam bam bam. The answer is C. Number 15. Ooh, a new question approaches us, guys. A sequence of positive integers u sub n is defined by u sub n is 3 into a half to the power of n minus 1. The 10th term of the sequence is given by, so this here is a sequence of positive integers defined by u sub n. Now, they should have said where u sub 1 is the first integer, will give you some indication that n will represent the term number in the sequence. So they want 10 terms, so that will be u sub 10 is 3 into a half to the power 10 minus 1 is 9. You can just plug this into your calculator. A half to the power 9, 1 over 2 raised to the power of 9 is that multiplied by 3 is 3 over 512 b. This is a repeater as well. The lines that and that intersect at the point P. The coordinates of the point P are, I think it was 922, but we can check it over. If I substitute, I substituted 922 in the equation, right? If I substitute x is 9, y is 22, so I'll get 3 into 9 minus 22 minus 5. I suppose to get 0. I do get 0, so it satisfies the first one. I check in to see if it satisfies the next one. 7 into 9 minus 4 into 22 plus 25 is also equal to 0. So the answer is C. The coordinates of the circle, another repeat. This will be 1 minus 3. So the answer for 17 is C. The points of intersection of the line with the equation that and the circle that are, alright, so the options here, they did change it. Alright, so you just have to be very, very careful now. Given that they change the options, all of these options are going to give me x squared plus y squared is equal to 10. They all are going to give me that. So I just checking to see which of these will satisfy the first equation. So let's check and see. There's my x and my y, there's my x and my y. So I check any first set of points. X is 3, y is 1. So I have 1 minus 3 minus 2, supposed to be 0. 1 minus 3 is minus 2 minus 2. So 1 and 3 not going on work. So A is not the answer. I'm going to check B. This is my x and this is my y. This is my x and this is my y. Y minus x minus 2 is going to be minus 1 minus 3 minus 2. Again, this is not going to give me 0. So B cannot be an answer. I'm checking minus 3 and minus 1 now. This is my x and this is my y. Y minus x, y minus x, minus 2, minus 1 plus 3, minus 2. Minus 1 plus 3 is 2, minus 2 is 0. Okay, so this point satisfies. Minus 1 and minus 3. This is my x, this is my y. It's y minus x minus 2 minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. That is minus 2 minus 2 is not 0. So the answer has to be the last one. Definitely has to be the last one, because this did work and this did work here. 1 minus 3, yeah. Well, we didn't check this one here, but it will work. Bet your bottom dollar it will work. So number 18 would have been, I think the previous years. D was the answer, I think. So all you lucky for yeah, D was the answer, but they changed it up a little bit, right? They changed up the points, they changed up the equation of the circle a little bit. But did it repeat again in 2020? No, it's the same exact question. Alright, it's the same exact question. I think this is the same question here, so this answer was A. So let's double check. Vectors minus I plus 2j if a current of 3i is encountered. If a current of 3i is encountered, repeat, sin x starts at the origin, repeat. The exact value of 5 pi on 12 was a half into 6 plus root 2, root 6 plus root 2. 5 pi divided by 12, 1.38009. That's storing not an A. A half into root 6 plus root 2 minus A. It wasn't A. What was A again? 1.308. Was it root 6 minus root 2? Multiplied by a half? No. Was it a quarter? Let me check back. I know this is a repeat question. I'm just checking back for it here. It's a quarter. A quarter into root 6 minus root 2. Oh wow, nice circle, nice. The equation has one real solution given by, this is another repeat. Okay, it wasn't from here, but I went from the year before that. The equation has one real solution given by I'm just checking to see if it is really a repeat, where the repeat came from. Oh, look at you, number 30. 3 sine squared x is equal to 8 cos x. And the real solution is given by cos x is a third. So you could go back and watch your 2021 solutions and get the working for it, right? Repeat. This one is a repeat. This one was cosine of 2a. Let me check and see if I did the solutions for this one here. Okay, where is the double angle formula for this? The double angle question for this one here. 2021 didn't have a double angle. Oh, it had a compound angle here. Where is the compound angle for this one here? And this one had a compound angle in sine. We didn't do 19, 18, we didn't do 17. 2016 supposed to have a compound angle in cosine. No, it had a compound angle in sine. 15 had a compound angle in sine. I know we did one of them, you know. Sine again. Jesus Christ. The sine one repeat plenty. Sine again. That sine one repeat plenty, boy. Sine again. I wonder if it's any specimen paper, boy. So if you're watching this in 2023, all right, know what you're looking out for. I fed up. Yes, I'm gonna do these solutions. Cosine of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sine a sine b, and cosine of a minus b is cos a cos b plus sine a sine b. You cancel with you. Cos a cos b plus cos a cos b is 2 cos a cos b. Sine x over 1 plus 1 minus cos x. Let's make sure. Sine x over 1 minus cos x plus sine x over 1 plus cos x. 2 over sine x. 2 into 4 plus pi. Just make sure the radius was 4. Not this question. Radius was 4, good. 100 plus 60 is 160. 160 and 40. Sorry. 160 and 20. And? Yeah, 160 and 20. So it could be 20 over 180. Pi on 9. B is the answer for number 29. The smallest positive angle in radians with the range 0 is equal to da 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 da, that satisfies the equation that is equal to 0 is this a repeat? I mean, I'm just looking to see if it is a repeat, huh? Two cos theta minus 1. 2 cos theta minus 1 into cos theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Between 0 and 2 pi, and the smallest positive angle in radians is pi on 3. So go back in 2020 to see that solution. 31, repeat. Let me see, that repeat would have come from probably 2020. Calculus, where did the calculus start? Question mark 2016. 2016 was the solution for this one here. Root of 5 minus x dx. I'm sorry. Root of 5 minus x and over dy dx. Minus 1 over 2 root. Minus 1 over 2 root 5 minus x. This is looking strange. A new question. Right? It's looking strange. Alright, let me do it now, man. At the 10-meter stopping point on a runway, an airplane is stationary before takeoff. If the plane travels 120 meters from this point in 4 seconds, what is the speed of the takeoff? So at 10 meters, at the 10-meter stopping point on our runway, this is 0. The plane is stationary before takeoff. If the plane travels 120 from this point in 4 seconds, what is the speed? Speed is equal to distance over time. The distance traveled would have been 110 meters and the time would have been 4 seconds. So 110 on 4, 27.5. Oh shit, it could be 130, my bad. Alright, I'll shoot that a little bit here. So yeah, it could be 120 on 4, which is 30 meters per second. Now, initially reading this question, I reading it and I was like, this is a maths question. So I was looking to see if it had any little trick in it. I guess it didn't have no trick in it. Alright. The curve C is given by the equation that the values of x at this state. This is our next repeat question. Bam, 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 bam. Nothing there repeated. Nothing there repeated. 2016 question mark? Ah boy. 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 6. 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 12x plus 6. And the answer was minus 1 and 2. The curve C has the equation f of x is that stationary point. F double dash is going to be positive, greater than 0, smiley face, minimum point. F double dash x is, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to search for this one, right? When I differentiate sine 3x, I get 3 cosine 3x. When I differentiate cosine, I get negative sine, so this is going to be plus 4 sine 4x. I differentiate cosine, I get minus sine, so it will be minus 9 sine 3x plus 16 cosine 4x. So this is a repeat. Given expression for the acceleration of a moving object, or given an expression for the acceleration of a moving object, the velocity of the object can be found by squaring into, okay, SVA SVA. If I have acceleration, so we give an acceleration and we want velocity, we have to integrate to get velocity because we're going up the ladder, integrating the expression. B is the answer. This is a repeat question, but I'll still go through the working for it. The integral between b and a, f of x dx, and a is less than c is less than b, which means on a number line, a is here, c is here, and b is here. This is the area between a and b, and if we incorporate in c in the mix, which is what they did in one of the solutions, in one of the answers, sorry, it will be the integral between c and a, f of x dx, plus the integral between b and c, f of x dx. So looking for c and a, right? And then b and c, c and a, b and c, the answer is c. C is a constant. We did this one already, but I'll still go through it. When I integrate in 2x minus 5 cubed, I will be treating this as a constant to the power 4 over 4 multiplied by the differential of the brackets. So 2x minus 5 to the power 4 all over 8. 2x minus 5 to the power 4 all over 8. The answer is C. If C is a constant, then the integral. Okay, cool. So if y is equal to sine x, the y dx is cos x. And if y is equal to cos x, the y dx is minus sine x. So when I integrate sine, I get negative cos. When I integrate cos, I get sine. So I'm integrating sine, so I'll get negative cosine x. And then I'm integrating cosine, I'll get 2 sine x plus c. So 2 sine x minus cosine x plus c, the answer is A. The region R is enclosed by the x-axis, the curve, and the lines. This is a repeat. I think this answer was 1. So it will be the integral between 1 and 0 of minus x squared plus 2 dx. So I get minus x cubed over 3 plus 2x evaluated between 1 and 0. When I plug in my lower limit, this will result in 0. So I'll just plug in my upper limit, minus a third plus 2 into 1, minus a third plus 2, which is 5 over 3. Oh yes, 5 over 3 was the answer. My bad. A new question to bring probability into the mix, which will make my thing to bring in statistics and for the rest. Alright, cool. There are 108 cards in a deck of Uno. There are 4 wild cards. There are 4 wild, 4 wild draw 4, and 25 each of 4 colors, red, blue. If a player selects 1 card, what is the probability of not drawing a wild 4 card? Alright, So the probability of not drawing a wild 4 card is 1 minus the probability of drawing a wild 4 card. So the probability of drawing a WFC, a wild 4 card, is going to be 4 out of 108. So 1 minus the probability of a wild 4 card is going to be 1 minus 4 over 108, which looking like 104 over 108, and that could be simplified 104 over 108, 26 over 27. The answer is E. The following refers to the diagram which shows a box and whisker plot of the heights of male and female students in a physics class. Which of the following describes the range of the heights in the class? Alright, so they're talking about the range of the heights of everybody in the class. So we'll just take the lowest height, the highest height, take them away from each other. Now I will not be able to, I could probably zoom in here to the scale, you know. 70, 71, 72, 73, okay, so it's 1 to 1. So this is 70, 71, 72, 173, 155, right? So it's 173 and 155. 173 minus 155 is 18 will be my range. Item 43 refers to the following table, which shows the performance of final year university students majoring in a social work or psychology on a research project. The probability expressed to 2 decimal places of selecting a student who failed is, so 200 pass, 300 failed. So I want the total number of students who passed. This will be 500. The total number of students who failed will be 040. And the total number of people here are going to be 540. So the people who failed are going to be 40 over 540. 40 divided by 540. 0.07. They did say the 2 decimal places. Yes, they did. 0.07. The answer is B. The Venn diagram, there are 120 students in a school's music club. The Venn diagram shows the probabilities that a randomly selected student plays the piano N or guitar G. Why did they symbolize piano as N? That's strange. What is the value of X? Everything in the box is supposed to add up to 1. 0.4 plus 0.35 plus 0.15 is that. Take away 1. 0.1. A. What is the probability of N given that G? That the probability of N intersect G over the probability of G. 0.35 over the probability of G will be 0.35 plus 0.15. 0.5. 0.35 divided by 0.5. 0.7. And that's it. Easy paper. Plenty repeats come. Circle the last one here. Leave a comment how much I'll get now. I sure I'll remember which ones I'll get right or wrong. I think nobody should have get less than 40 in this. Right, because I'll say more than 3/4 of the paper did repeat. So leave a comment below what you all got in your paper. Leave a like, share it with people so they could see the solutions. Well, this might be the last time I will be watching videos of this. So thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you guys for liking and sharing the videos. And hopefully I'll see you guys next year for some pure solutions for Unit 1 and for Unit 2. Peace.